What?
Fucking Darius told me to call him.
We're definitely on live right now.
Huh?
We're on live right now. I'm just trying to figure this out.
There you go. Okay, we're gonna have to make this quick.
Okay. So,
Let's get this started. So, I have a question that was.
wait. So this is at Could It Be Key?
Oh, hey. Key. Two Y's.
Two Y's. COULD.
Everybody can spell could it.
Well, it could have been the coulda, shoulda, woulda.
No.
Could it be key? And we're making just a question video for the At The Rant TV. So y'all go follow At The Rant TV, our podcast with 2 other people. But it's just us right now.
Yeah. So basically, I had a friend who wanted this particular question to be answered, but we were gonna put it in a podcast form. But I think this would be better for us to do. Maybe later on, we'll go deep into it. But anyway, so the question was, why do men make it a double standard for cheating? Like, how come men find it not okay for a woman to cheat, but when he cheats, he expects the woman to be okay if he cheats, but not be okay if she cheats. And we're basically just gonna elaborate on how we feel about that particular, I guess, topic. So
yeah, I mean, I don't condone cheating, in general, but there does seem to be if a man cheats, he comes back to the woman. In most cases, the woman will accept him 2-3 times, and they can continue to have a relationship. But if the woman cheats one time, and I'm not even saying cheat penetration, cheat
DM,
a text message,
sending news.
Oh my God, this is the worst shit ever. Oh my God,
yeah.
How you betrayed me, all this type of stuff, and it's bro, why is it such a double standard? You could go. I don't know if I can say this. You can go fuck a whole person. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, the woman's gonna take you back. But
you want the woman to take you back.
You want the woman to take you back.
Why would you expect it to be that she has to take you back, but you can't take her back, type of thing? Which I feel like I disagree with that, only for the simple fact is, yes, I get women are more emotional than men, but then it's kind of the same thing. Y'all doing the same steps to the cheating part as to okay, what did you do to get to cheat? What did he do to get to the point of cheating? You basically you're doing the same thing. So why is it a double standard that men don't find it okay for women to cheat, even though both of y'all are not emotionally attached to those people? So
exactly. We have some guys in the chat right now. What do y'all think about that? I know from a guy perspective, how do you feel about if your woman were to cheat? You think it would be the same thing? If you were to do the same thing, how? Yeah. How would you think that would play out?
Because it goes to look at it as if he cheats and he gets another girl pregnant.
Yeah.
And then she cheats and she gets pregnant. How does that incorporate with each other?
Yeah.
Type of thing. I think it would be worse. I would get the man's perspective of that because he got another woman pregnant. But I feel like it would be worse if a woman cheats and she gets pregnant.
But then that's not fair,
Yeah, it's still the double standard thing, but because it takes 2 to tango. So so it's kind of if you're cheating, wrap it up, do something. But why do it in the first place is the real question.
Yeah. I think it's just let's say, how do y'all think
she's the one?
She's the one.
elaborate on that? Because I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
what do you
not. Yeah, like I'm not.
how do you
I
think
don't
she's
know.
one?
Like if you're like asking like how do you know if she's the one or how do you know she's one like a cheater? I don't
Like
know.
how do you think if she's a cheater?
It goes back to doing like what guys do, like when just women are like more sneakier than men.
Yeah, I'm not saying like cheating is good. Like it's
not good, but
and in most cases,
it happens.
like we talked about this in one of the earlier podcasts. Like in most cases, like when women cheat, it's not even like I mean, women cheat physically, yeah, but like in most cases, like it's a mental thing. Like most of the time, when a woman cheats, like her mindset is not on you no more. Like you gone, like there's someone else that she's thinking about, you know, and feeling more than you, even if they're not like having like sex or not, you know, doing any of that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, like you could lose your woman just by not having her emotions.
And then my question is, do men do the same thing though? Like, cause you got men that be like, yeah, like, oh, I'm not emotionally attached to her, but you get emotionally attached, like.
But yeah, I was wondering that too.
Like, do men get emotionally attached when they think about cheating? That's a question. Like,
that's a good question.
Like, do men get emotionally attached?
Because in a lot of cases, like they were like, oh, she was just a booty or whatever, and it's like, okay, well,
what took you to go pursue her though? Because you know what I'm saying, like you ain't gotta be, but it's like the law of attraction. You're gonna be attracted to her in some type of way. So it's like, okay, you're attracted to her. It didn't mean nothing to you. So if it didn't mean nothing to you, why would you do it in the first place?
Yeah.
Type of thing, like, you know. But I don't know if that answers your question though. But
do y'all think she's one?
I don't know. I think they're asking how do you know she's
if
the
she's
one?
a cheater?
I feel like just from experience, how a man knows she's a cheater is like even though women are sneaky, we're very messy when we sneak around. Like going to like trying to delete every text message and you know trying to work around the schedule and all that other stuff. Like I feel like you know women know just like men know just like women know. Like if you know your partner enough, they're gonna know when something is fishy.
Yeah.
Just point blank, period. Like it's just off of instinct. Like if you instantly have an assumption or you have something or a gut feeling or something, 9 times out of 10, go with your gut feeling because this is whatever you feel like is happening is probably 9 times out of 10 happening. It's point blank, period.
But then also like you know I've been in situations and it's just like also you have to like listen to your partner as well because you never know like they could be going through other things
and not want to tell you about it.
And not want to tell you about it. And it may not be like what you think it is. And but if you push someone to that point, then you know, eventually like.
Yeah, like I feel like
get there.
Like people always say, like the thing with the like not just sex but just cheating in general. I feel like when people talk about, oh, you know, it didn't happen, it didn't mean anything. I feel like cheating is
I feel like it always means something.
I feel like it's predetermined. Yes,
energy.
like you bringing someone else, regardless if they start out as a friend or not, whatever. But I feel like you know everything is pre-thought of, regardless if it's sex or if it's just talking to that person. You're thinking in your head, should I do this or should I not? Like if you're sitting here debating if you want to talk to somebody or not, 9 times out of 10 like
it's already
thought of that you're gonna do it irregardless. So I feel like things don't just happen. Like when I think of things that's just happening, like maybe like I don't really condone it, but like rape or something, like that's not pre-thought of, kinda ish. Maybe depending on.
I feel like if you're going around raping people, like
that's pre-thought of, but
that's not.
Yeah, but like not. I don't think everything in general was pre-thought of.
No what?
Like no.
We bad guys.
We bad.
No what? Thank you for y'all answer, but I asked y'all, do you have a boyfriend?
Did y'all have a boyfriend?
No, we're not saying that we cheated. We're saying one of our followers asked us a question because I guess the guy was making it seem as if
we were like
her
talking about
cheating was
social
worse
media
than
stuff,
theirs. Yeah,
but I
so
think like
no.
the person is asking like, do we have boyfriends? I have one. I have a boyfriend. We live together or whatever. We've been together for a really long time. But anyway, I hope that answers your question. But bad weed, bad Gaza. I think that's your name. Like, why do you?
Bad weed, bad guys.
Yeah, why do you say no? Like, why do
What
you
is no?
disagree? What is it that you disagree upon? You know, feel free to put your input because we will answer.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. No.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Okay, everybody. But back to what I was saying. Dang, I don't forgot what I was saying. But yeah, like I feel like everything is like predetermined. So I don't feel like when people say, "Oh, it just happened. It wasn't supposed to happen. We were just doing this and we were doing that." Y'all know what the hell y'all was doing when y'all was doing it. You know what I'm saying? When that person say, "Hey, you want to come over and Netflix and chill or whatever," you know what that means. Like, don't just sit here and say, "Oh, it just happened." Like, you went over there for a fucking reason. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like also
like
I feel like also if you really love somebody, cheating is off limits. Like, that's just something you just don't condone.
You won't think about doing it.
You won't think about doing it. You're so worried about making the relationship better as a whole than worrying about the next baddest bitch or the next baddest nigga that's out there. Like, you're not worried about shit like that. You're worried about your relationship, your future goals together. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, we're all young. Shit happens. You know, we cheat, we do whatever. But I feel like once you get older, cheating is like, at this point, it's kind of like you get too old for shit.
By the way, like I'm 25 and
I'm 24.
She's 24. So
I've been there, done that. Yeah, so I'm not just saying stuff to be talking out my neck. I've been through the both ends of cheating and stuff like that. But how this topic became? How did this topic? Basically, I was at work. Whatever, me and the girl was talking about Queen Naija. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but
she sings medicine.
Yeah, she's a YouTuber, used to be YouTuber, and her famous, you know, stuff and all that. And we were talking about like, because you know she was once married and stuff like that. So we were just discussing and suggesting that should be a topic we should discuss on our podcast. Mm-hmm. But if you haven't, you know, looked at it already, we do have 2 episodes that discuss these topics as far as like relationships and like other stuff. So
at the Rent TV
on YouTube.
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram too. Follow at the Rent TV on Instagram as well, because we'll be updating there as well as on YouTube.
Yeah. So, but if y'all have any questions, comment down below. Yeah. But if not, I think we're gonna like wrap this little topic up, and you can find this on like YouTube and stuff. We're gonna upload it. And
I guess just to recap, you know, we don't condone like cheating or anything like that. But at the end of the day, like it shouldn't be a double standard. Like, you know, either way it go, like it's not good because somebody else is gonna get hurt like in the process.
Both of you gonna hurt.
Both of y'all are gonna hurt no matter if you were the one who cheated or the one who got cheated on.
And then don't expect your relationship to actually be the way it was
because it's always gonna change.
Because everything is gonna change. You're gonna get older, your mindset is gonna change and all that, and then.
So you say cheat long time ago. So how do you have to cheat on your ex-boyfriend? So you say. This question isn't about us.
It's not about us. It was actually about some YouTubers, but
so there's no cheating, like.
But the when we say we've dealt with it before, these are not exes.
Yeah,
these are people we've been with for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So we're young, but we've been in long-term relationships.
We're a little different. I've been in a relationship for 10 years, and she's been in a relationship for 7. And even though like mine is like, you know, it's okay, it's good, and so but either way it goes, like no, there's no cheating like that. We don't say like cheating is good, but what we are saying is if it happens, don't make the female like the person that's like the worst, knowing that if you were to do the same, like, you know, you would want a different outcome. Like, that's the whole thing, you know, from whoever she was talking to, like, he said, what do you like in a relationship?
What do I like in a relationship?
Communication.
Communication is a thing. I feel like it is important as far as your foundation. I will elaborate. I've been in a relationship for a long time, and me personally, I have a really big problem with communication. Only for the simple fact I've always been to myself. So
she's a Gemini, you guys.
Shut up. Don't tell people that.
I'm a Libra, but she's a Gemini, so like, you know, so look that up.
Yeah, and so when I deal with things, I don't like to have confrontation and stuff like that. So communication is key. I feel like I do like time. So like invest in your time in me. Don't just be like, hey, you know, like if you like, I live with my boyfriend, so. I just don't want to be like, okay, we are up under each other all day, every day. Like, let's go out somewhere. Let's go to a park or something like that. Like, I like stuff like that.
Here's the kitchen. Oh, God. Yeah. We're moving because my phone's about to die, you guys. But, yeah. I agree with her with that. Oh, shit. I did work out today and my legs are very sore. Oh, where's my charger? 1 second, you guys.
I'm gonna sit down. Need to call this dude.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You finish what you were saying?
Oh, what else do I like? Sorry for all that stuff in the background, but I also like, I don't know, like, I like people to show me off for some reason, like in a like appreciation type of way, but that's only because like it's social media and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying like I like want to have like, oh, they're bagel type of things, but like every now and then post something saying, hey, you know, I really appreciate her, or, you know, happy birthday to her, you know, something like that. But I like to be in the spotlight.
Yeah. I don't know. Just for me, like, I'm a really laid back person, but it does like the time, like for me, it's like the time and the energy spent like on me and like the things that I like, and like we talked about this earlier in our podcast, about the five.
Oh yeah, the 5 love languages.
The 5 love languages. And so I took the test, and like I'm more of like affirmation and touch. You know, so tell me that I look nice. Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm doing a good job. And like, you know, give me a pat on the back.
Don't pat me. But I don't remember what mine was, but I'm more of like I said, the bragging type. I not like necessarily bragging, but more of like, you know, he did this for me. Like, tell people, oh yeah, like he bought this for me. Like, just simple stuff. Like, I'm a simple person, but I'm also a private person. So
like, you like he was on social media, like, you know, like, oh, this is my girlfriend, like, she's so beautiful today, type of stuff.
Yeah. I don't get that thing. So you won't find me on my Instagram and see my boyfriend and me. You're not gonna find it. I'm a private person, so you won't see none of that stuff. I think we have like one picture on my Instagram from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, and that's it. We don't put nothing up.
Too much on there. It's okay. I didn't do that either.
But anyway, do y'all have any more questions that y'all want to ask?
And if not, like, you can always DM me, or you can always DM her. Could it be key? Or you can always DM
2 Y's 1 underscore
in the middle, right? Or at the
end. At the end of the Y.
So could it be key with a double Y and an underscore? And y'all know mine, Simply Ill. Or you can also go to @TheRantTV and DMs there, because, you know, I think we're gonna start doing like more videos of just like answering questions, you know, alongside of our podcast and stuff.
Yeah. Are y'all college graduates? Not yet.
Well, I got an associate's degree.
I'm about to have.
She's almost about to get.
I'm about to have an associate's degree. I don't think I want to go to a 4-year anymore. Only simply because my major just doesn't make sense to
either.
have one. But
I'm still going to go to a 4-year university.
I think I want to go back though.
happens.
If I go back, it'll be in the fall. But I graduate in May.
Yeah, with her associates.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not about how fast you do it. It's about that you get it done.
Yeah, because
you have to, I guess this is off topic, but like, in our case, like, we fund we fund all of our life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My parents are not doing anything.
Yeah, and that goes for school as well. So, it's not about how fast you finish. As long as you finish and just reach the goals that you want in life, like that's all that really matters. And so, yeah, we're working on it. We got a lot of things going for us.
Yeah. We support you guys, and we really appreciate you guys like tuning in and stuff.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it.
If you are a person who listens to our podcast, if you have any input or anything that you would like for us to talk about on the podcast, just let us know. Like she said, like DM us and all the other stuff.
Because all that really helps. Like the feedback really helps us. Like
to better,
even if it's a little bit like
Yeah, because y'all opinion matter. Y'all are who we are appealing to.
Yeah.
So anything that y'all want us to discuss or talk about, just be sure to let us know. Also, like if we're posting something and you're subscribed, then like our stuff, share and comment. But I think that's just gonna be
the end of it.
Yeah. We'll see you next time, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.